चैप्टर नंबर 3 श्लोक नंबर 41 को भी मैं चर्चा करना चाहूंगा। तस्मात् त्वाम इंद्रियाणि अदौ नियमः भारत सभा पापमनाम प्रजाहि ही इवाम ज्ञानम विजानः नासनाम। अब इसका ट्रांसलेशन समझते हैं। श्री प्रभुपाद जी ने अपने इसमें क्या बताया है। देयरफॉर ओ अर्जुना, बेस्ट ऑफ द भारतास, in the very beginning of the curb, this great symbol of sin, that is lust, by regulating the senses, and slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization. इसके परपट को समझते हैं। बहुत खूबसूरत परपट में समझाया है श्रील प्रभुपाद जी ने। हरे कृष्णा। The Lord advised Arjuna to regulate the senses from the very beginning so that he could curb the greatest sinful enemy, lust, which destroys the urge of self-realization and specific knowledge of the self. Jnana refers to knowledge of the self as distinguished from non-self. In other words, the knowledge that the spirit soul is not the body. Vijnana refers to specific knowledge of the spirit soul's constitutional position and his relationship to the Supreme Soul. It is explained thus in the Srimad Bhagavatam 2.9.31. The knowledge of the self and the Supreme Self is very confidential and mysterious, but such knowledge and specific realization can be understood if explained with their various aspects of Lord Himself. Bhagavad Gita gives us that general and specific knowledge and of the self. The living entities are parts and parcels of the Lord. Therefore, they are simply meant to serve the Lord. This consciousness is called Krishna consciousness. So, from the very beginning of life, one has to learn this Krishna consciousness, and thereby one may become fully Krishna conscious and act accordingly. Lust is only perverted reflection of love of God, which is natural for every living entity. But if one is educated in Krishna consciousness from the very beginning, that the natural love of God cannot deteriorate into lust. When love of God deteriorates into lust, it is very difficult to return to normal condition. Nonetheless, Krishna consciousness is so powerful that even a late beginner can become a lover of God by following the regulative principles of devotional services. So, from any stage of life or from the time of understanding its urgency, one can begin regulating the sense in Krishna consciousness, devotional services of the Lord, and turn the lust into love of Godhead and the highest perfectional stage of human life. एक और श्लोक में चर्चा करना चाहूंगा। चैप्टर नंबर 5 श्लोक नंबर 22। ये ही स्पर्श सृजा भोग दुख योन ये एवते आद्यंतवंत कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः। ये मतलब दोज, ही मीन्स certainly, समासपरजः मतलब by contact with material senses, भोगः मतलब enjoyments, दुख मतलब distress, योनः मतलब source of, इवह मतलब certainly, ती मतलब they are, आदि means beginning, अंत, end, है ना, beginning of the end, वंतः मतलब subject to, कुंतेय मतलब ओ son of कुंती, ना never, तेसु means in those, रामते takes delight, बुद्धः द इंटेलिजेंट पर्सन। मतलब इसका एक ट्रांसलेशन स्टेटमेंट समझे तो, एन इंटेलिजेंट पर्सन दैट डज नॉट टेक पार्ट इन सोर्सेज ऑफ मिजरी विच are due to contact with material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end, and so the wise man does not delight in them. इसके परपट को हम समझने का प्रयास करते हैं। Material senses pleasures are due to the contact of the material senses, which are all temporary because the body itself is temporary. ये जो 5 मटेरियल सेंसेस हमको दिए हैं, अगर इनके हमने आधार पर जीना चालू कर दिया तो ये हमारे साथ आज है, कल नहीं है। आपने देखा होगा उम्र के साथ साथ 40-50 साल की उम्र के साथ साथ एक चीज़ और डेवलप होने लग जाती है कि पता चलता है ये कान कम सुनाई देने लगा है ना। तो इन्हीं चीज़ों के आधार पर जब हम जीवन जीना चालू कर देते हैं तो निश्चित रूप से आपको कमी महसूस होगी, अन्यथा जीवन में कोई कमी नहीं है। A liberated soul is not interested in anything which is temporary. Knowing well the joys of transcendental pleasures, how can a liberated soul agree to enjoy false pleasure? In the Padma Purana it is said, Ramante yogino nante satyanande siddha atmani iti Rama padnasau param brahma Dhyayate. This, the mystics derive unlimited transcendental pleasures from the absolute truth, and therefore supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, is also known as Ram. In Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.1 it is said, direct उसका translation statement पढ़ रहा हूँ, My dear sons, there is no reason to labor very hard for the sense pleasures while in this human form of life. Such pleasures are available to the stool eaters. Rather, you always undergo penances in this life by which your existence will be purified, and as a result you will be able to enjoy unlimited transcendental bliss. Therefore, those who are true yogis or learned transcendentals are not attached by sense pleasures, which are the causes of continuous material existence. The more one is addicted to material pleasures, the more he is entrapped by material miseries. ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बात आज हमने समझने का प्रयास करा है साथियों। ये एक बहुत ही ज़रूरी चीज़ आज हमने समझ ली है। The system further evolved with growing competition in life to teach us how to be fearful and worried, and how to feel superior or inferior, how to develop aloof consciousness, intellectual consciousness, attacking by the verbal insults. ये ईगो का ही प्रकार चल रहा है साथियों। जब जब हमें सुपीरियर महसूस होने लगे, इन्फीरियर महसूस होने लगे, जब जब हमें अलूफ कॉन्शियसनेस होने लगे, जब जब हमको ऐसा लगे कि मुझे अकेला छोड़ दो, अलूफनेस, ये जब जब महसूस होने लगे तब तब आप मान करके चलिए आपका ईगो कहीं ना कहीं हर्ट हुआ है। इसमें एक बहुत खूबसूरत श्लोक आता है, चैप्टर नंबर 4 श्लोक नंबर 10, वितराग भय क्रोधा मनमया मामुपाश्रितः बहवो ज्ञान तपासा पूता मध्य वमागताः। मतलब विता मतलब फ्रीड फ्रॉम, राग मतलब अटैचमेंट, भय मतलब फियर, क्रोध मतलब एंगर, मत माया मतलब फुल इन मी, माम इन मी, उपाश्रितः बीइंग फुल्ली सिचुएटेड, भाव many, jnana of the knowledge, tapasa by the penance, putah being purified, mat bhavam transcendental love for me, gatah attained. मतलब ट्रांसलेशन इसको समझते हैं, being freed from attachment, fear and anger, being fully absorbed in me and taking refuge in me, Many persons in the past became purified by the knowledge of me, and thus they are all attained transcendental love for me. श्रील प्रभुपाद ने बहुत खूबसूरत परपट दिया है इसका. As described above, it is very difficult for a person who is too materially affected to understand the personal nature of the supreme absolute truth. Generally, people who are attached to the bodily conception of life are so absorbed in materialism that it is also impossible for them to understand how the Supreme can be a person. Such materialists cannot even imagine that there is a transcendental body which is imperishable, full of knowledge, and eternally blissful. In the materialistic concept, the body is perishable, full of ignorance, and completely miserable. Therefore, people in general keep this same bodily idea in mind when they are informed of the personal form of the Lord. For such materialistic men, the form of the gigantic material manifestation is supreme. Consequently, they consider the Supreme to be impersonal, and because they are too materially absorbed, the conception of the retaining and personality after liberation from material frightens them. When they are informed that spiritual life is also individual and personal, they become afraid of becoming persons again, and so they naturally prefer a king of merging into impersonal void. Generally, they compare the living entities to the bubbles of the ocean which merge into the ocean. पानी का बुलबुला पानी में ही merge हो गया. That is the highest perfection of spiritual existence, attainable without individual's personality. This is the kind of fearful stage of life, devoid of perfect knowledge of spiritual existence. Furthermore, there are many persons who cannot understand spiritual existence at all. Being embarrassed by so many theories and by contradictions of various types of philosophical speculations, they become disgusted or angry and foolishly conclude that there is no supreme cause and that everything is ultimately void. Such people are in diseased condition of life. Some people are too materially attached and therefore do not give attention to spiritual life. Some of them want to merge into supreme spiritual self, and some of them disbelieve in everything. वही जो मैंने अभी आपसे अथिस्ट की जो बातें करी थी वो इसी संदर्भ में है और इसी परपट में श्री प्रभुपाद जी ने उन्हीं के बारे में बात करी हुई है. Some of them want to merge into the supreme spiritual cause, and some of them disbelieve in everything, being angry at all sorts of spiritual speculation out of hopelessness. This last class of men take to the shelter of some kind of intoxication. अभी जो मैंने आपसे चर्चा करी सब्सटेंस अब्यूज की, सिगरेट क्यों पी रहे हैं, दारू क्यों पी रहे हैं, ड्रग्स क्यों ले रहे हैं, यह आज मैंने आपको स्पष्ट कर दिया है. ठीक है. एंड देयर अफेक्टिव हेलुसिनेशंस आर समटाइम्स एक्सेप्टेड एज स्पिरिचुअल विजन. One has to get rid of all three stages of material consciousness, that is attachments to material life, fear of a spiritual personal identity, and the conception of void that arises from the frustration in life. To get free from these three stages of material concept of life, one has to take complete shelter of the Lord, guided by the bona fide spiritual master, and follow the disciplines and regulative principles of devotional life. The last stage of devotional life is called bhava, or the transcendental love for God. According to Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the science of devotional services, in the beginning one must have a preliminary desire for self-realization. मैं एक ये पुस्तक द साइंस ऑफ सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन रिटन बाय श्रील प्रभुपाद, ये पुस्तक आप सबको निश्चित रूप से पढ़नी चाहिए। आप ज़रूर से फोकस करें, ध्यान दें, इस पुस्तक को जरूर पढ़ने का प्रयास करिएगा। This will bring one of the stages of the trying to associate the person who are spiritually elevated. In the next stage, one becomes initiated by an elevated spiritual master, and under his instruction, the neophyte devotee begins the process of devotional service. By execution of devotional service, under the guidance of a spiritual master, one becomes free from all the material attachments, free from all attains the steadiness in self-realization, and acquires steadiness in taste of hearing from the absolute personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. This taste leads one further forwards to the attachment for Krishna consciousness, which is matured in, also called as bhava, or the preliminary stage of transcendental love of God. Real love of God is called prema, the highest perfectional stage of life. In the prema stage, there is constant engagement in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. So, by the slow process of devotional service under the guidance of the bona fide spiritual master, one can attain the highest stage, being freed from all material attachments, from the fearlessness of one's individual spiritual personality, and from the frustrations that results in void philosophy. Then one can ultimately attain to the abode of the Supreme Lord. बहुत बहुत खूबसूरत डिस्क्रिप्शन जो है हमको देखने को मिला। साथियों, आपको कैसा लगा वीडियो बताइएगा जरूर कमेंट सेक्शन में। सो स्टे ट्यून टू लोक टॉक्स। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।